Tiny House Prepper. Hi everybody, this is Bill with Tiny House Prepper, and in this video I've got just a whole bunch of little projects that I need to finish up. You know, when we first bought this place, it was such a mess, it was such a disaster, it needed major renovation. There was rot everywhere and all that. I spent a lot of time doing the major renovations of it, and then this summer I've been working on building the shed. But we've been in here for a year and a half and it seems like the projects just never end. You know, I keep doing little things to tweak it to make it just the way we want it. So the first one that I have to do now is I have to add more heat to the house. You know, we heat with this little cubic mini wood stove. If you're not familiar with this, I'll put a link at the end of this video for a playlist about wood stove videos so you can find out more about it. And this works really well. We heat it about 18 hours a day with this. Most of the time it's our main source of heat. But because it's so small, it doesn't last through the night. And also, if we're gone for the weekend or for the day, you know, we can't be here every couple hours to stoke it. So we have some electric baseboard heat as backup. Now, the problem is that I don't have enough baseboard heat in here right now. It does fine until it gets down to about 25 degrees, and then after that, like last night, it was about 20 degrees, and I had the thermostat set at 70, and it never got above 65. And the colder it gets, the more of a situation I have like that, where the heat just doesn't take care of it. So I have to add a little bit more heat. So here in the living room we have two heaters. We have one behind the recliners, right there. That we got from eheat.com, and it's we really like it. It's cool to the touch on the front, and heat only comes out the top. It's supposed to be super efficient, and it costs less to operate than a standard baseboard heater. And then our other heater is over here underneath of the desk. Little baseboard heater right there that's only 2 feet long. As you can see, it ends right there on the left. So what I'm going to do is I just bought a 4-foot baseboard heater, and there's just enough room between the door over there and the shelf, so I'll be able to put that 4-footer right in there, and that'll basically double the heat output from this heater. And I think that that should be enough in this little room to keep it up to temperature when it gets really cold. If it's not, there is one more place that I can put one, possibly over there underneath of the wood stove, because basically when we're using the wood stove we wouldn't be using the heater, and the other way around. So anyway, I'm going to put that 4-foot heater in there, and hopefully that'll take care of the problem. I think that'll do it. I gotta go turn off the breaker. I forgot to do that. Not much room back there. just fits in there. Ow. Alright, it's done. I know you probably couldn't see most of what I was doing, but it's just a matter of undoing the electrical connections, making sure the power's off, of course. Undo a couple of screws that holds it to the wall, screw the new one to the wall, and redo the electrical connections with a couple of wire nuts. And that's all there is to it. So now let's go turn it on and make sure it's working. Alright, so I just went and turned the power back on, and then I turned the thermostat up, and within about 30 seconds I could feel the heat starting to come up. It's working well. In fact, I'm getting that new heater smell. You know, when you turn the heaters on for the first time in the fall, it's like that, except a little stronger because it's a brand new heater. Yeah, that's going to be good. I'm getting a lot of heat out of there. I expect that should heat this well now. So now all I have to do is just move this back in. Okay, we're good to go. New heater all the way across, down underneath of there. The only difference is the desk used to be able to go right against the wall, and now there's a bit of a gap here because the legs hit over there and can't go back against the wall. That's why I used the short one underneath the desk the first time. But I'd rather have that gap than have to be wearing sweaters all the time.
Well, here is the desk lamp that we have had on our very multi-purpose desk, and it quit working, I think, of just absolute old age. So we have replaced it, and because space is always a premium, we were able to get this little light that clips right onto the piano brace here, and it works perfectly. I can get the light I need right here at the desk, and I can pivot it and turn it and put it exactly where I need it. So not only does it open up a lot of space on the desk, but it's doing a very, very good job. So I'm thrilled to death with this little light. Living in a tiny space requires a lot of trying to think creatively. There are two things that I use all the time that have been underfoot in the living room. That is my purse and my Bible that I have with that nice neat cover that my sister made with me. And I need these all the time, but floor space is such a premium in here, and they are in the way and they get tripped over and bumped into. So we wanted to come up with a solution to get them up out of the way. When you live in a real small space, you have to have a place for everything where it can be put away. Now, in this corner here, right beside my chair, I've had Bill's ukulele, and I put that beautiful journal that someone gave me and made for me. But we realized that maybe we can put some hooks here, and I can have a specific place to hang my Bible bag, which I made real strong to be able to support the Bible, and my purse. And then, of course, I have my cane here, partly because I really kind of have to hang on to it for really bad balance days, but also because I use the cane to open and close the curtains behind the chairs, and it works really well. Okay, so this is where Bill is going to help me get a solution to my problem.
Okay, so I have two of these little white hooks. I'm just going to screw them to the wall and see what happens.
Yeah, they are going to be very sturdy. They're going right into wood because they're going to have to make sure they really hold the weight of my purse and my Bible. And so, yay. He's putting it in a good strong wood. All right. Oh, that is going to be so handy. Yes. Thank you, hon. And that'll hang just right underneath it. I'll have a place to put them. I made that Bible cover to have very strong straps. They're actually sewn into the entire Bible cover all the way around. So I think it'll support the weight without too much trouble at all, because I don't want anything to damage all that quilting. Excellent. If I look over here, I do have that beautiful journal that someone made for me by my little cookie cottage. And then that violet that I have there was from one little leaf from one of my grandmother's violets, and my sister put it in water and it grew. Then she gave me a piece of hers and it grew, and I've shared mine with my daughter and it grew. It's quite a neat violet, so I take good care of that one. Now he's putting the other one in for me. Yay, I'm excited. Simple things can make such a difference.
The Bible will hang right here. It also just kind of barely sits right there on the,
Okay.
on the thing.
Excellent.
And the purse is up there.
I tell you what, it's always a good idea in any home to have a place to put everything, but it's vital in a tiny home.
Yep.
Thank you, handsome. I really appreciate it.
Look.
Oh, look at the floor.
Nothing on the floor.
Oh, here, move over so I can show the whole floor off. That's exciting.
Nothing on the floor. First time in a year and a half.
All right, thanks.
So I have my little ukulele over there in the corner where we just hung her purse and her Bible. And of course then when we did that, now I have no place to put my ukulele. I don't want to put it back here where my guitars are because it's too small and I don't want it to get damaged. So hanging those hooks over there gave me a great idea, trying to maximize space. So I just put another hook right over here for the ukulele, and there it is, completely out of my way and safe.
Good, great.
Right above my bass guitar.
I'm so grateful we can keep all these wooden instruments inside. It's good we got that space behind the chairs. Okay, good.
We love our Thrive freeze-dried food so much that the more we use it, the more products we start to use. And so we were running out of room. So a month or two ago I built this shelf as an additional storage area for our overflow for our Thrive daily use pantry. But I put a brace on each side, and I had to put something in the middle, but I just needed to put in a little metal bracket like this, and I didn't have one, so I figured, well, I'll get one the next day. Of course, that's been several months now and I still haven't done it. And as you can see, this is pretty loose and bouncy, so I just need to put this little bracket right there to help support the center. have the little L bracket that'll support the center. There we go. Yeah, I should have done that a long time ago. Works for me. So I'm doing some final editing here on this video. This is actually the video you're watching. This is the video that I'm editing. But we've shown you a few of the little projects that are just seem to be continually ongoing. The idea is to make things more efficient, or to give us more room, just to make things work better in this tiny little space. We're constantly tweaking things to try to make things, work better for us. Just an update on that heater that I put in under the desk here. Since I put in that larger heater, we've had a couple of nights that were in single digits. And it stayed considerably warmer in here because now we have enough, enough heaters to actually heat the thing when it gets really cold. So I'm really happy with that. And of course, that's only when we're not using the wood stove, which we do most of the time. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing us tinker on our little place here. And if you've enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe below. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.